Yeah, I'm out of town, but that's not going to stop me from smoking great cigars for the people at home. I'm smoking the Southern Draw Barber Pole number 5 today on TCN. Portland, city of ports? Yes, I'm in Portland. I'm enjoying the weather because goddamn Chicago weather makes Portland weather look like fucking summer over here. It's fantastic. But jumping into the tobacco, we've got an Ecuadorian barber pole wrapper. This guy has an Ecuadorian, Nicaraguan, and Brazilian binder. And finally, to top it all off, Nicaraguan fillers. Looking at a review of this cigar, our reviewer says that on the first third, he had tasted black pepper and wood. On the second third, he had tasted baking spices and cocoa. And on the final third, he said he had gotten a very sweet molasses flavor with notes of walnut wood. And overall, this guy gave this cigar a 90. But how about we jump into the dry puff and see what I think? Fortunately, I forgot to bring my camera out last night while we were out on the town and I was walking the streets smoking that cigar. But how about we jump in the dry puff and see what I thought? Jumping in the dry puff, last night I had written down that it had a fantastic, smooth, creamy cedar flavor that I was just very ecstatic about. In the first third, I had just gotten some like kind of peppery spice. None of that creaminess or cedar really followed through. On the second third, I'd gotten a little bit of cocoa and a little bit of wood, but it was so light. I was just predominantly getting like a nice smooth tobacco flavor. And then on the final third, I was getting this incredibly strong earthy flavor. I couldn't really put my nose on, unfortunately. The stick was getting incredibly oily though, I can say that. And for the ranking, I was very excited for the cigar and it kind of fell a little flat, which is why I'm gonna have to give it a 75. I'm not the biggest fan of barber poles, unfortunately, which might be why I've ranked this low and I wasn't getting those flavor profiles I wanted. As for me, when I'm smoking a barber pole, it kind of takes away from both the wrappers, whether if it's the nice creamy Connecticut shade or that rich dark Maduro or sun-grown. Jumping into notes, the construction, the burn, and the draw were all surprisingly very good. Clean burn, smooth draw, and the ash stayed if my ass wasn't walking around town all night. I picked this guy up online, so I know the price is about in the $12 range. I'd imagine that if you did find this at your brick and mortar, it'd be in the $15. Review comparisons, I gotta say, low. I didn't really match up with the review, unfortunately. I guess I got a little bit of that cocoa, but it was so light. It was just, the second third was such a predominant, just smooth tobacco flavor. It didn't really offer much, unfortunately. But hey, that's all I got for today as we're in Portland. Come back next week as we'll be seeing my ass smoke a cigar in the beaches of Oregon. I'll see you guys next time.